everyone. So today we're continuing our work with Notice and Note. Remember, Notice and Note is basically a reading strategy that helps us notice important parts of the reading and take note of how we feel about them, how they change the story, or how they help us understand the story. And there are 6 signposts in Notice and Note, and these signposts are the things that we should be noticing, right? So today we're going to look at the signpost called Again and Again. All right, again and again is just when a word, a phrase, or a situation, or something, it really can be anything, is mentioned over and over and over again in a story. We're going to use The Sixth Sense. It's a movie as our example as we do this. You may or may not have seen this movie. It came out a long time ago, so 1999, but it's very, very good. And you might have seen it because even though it's pretty old, it's a pretty beloved movie. Anyway, let's see. Clues. The clues are really the same as the definition. In our other signposts, there were clues like, hey, this is coming up. You should be watching for this. But really here, the clues are just as you read, or maybe you're watching, it could be a movie, it could be something you're reading. You're just going to notice that something either happens over and over again, or you see something over and over again. And sometimes you have to read something twice or watch a movie twice or something before you realize, oh, I just noticed they do this a lot or something like that. Sometimes it's a little more subtle. In The Sixth Sense, the color red comes up over and over and over again, and it is important. We can explore that a little bit as we go forward here. We can ask ourselves, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep seeing red? Like, so here, Cole, who is our main character, he's a little boy. Have you heard, like, I see dead people? Yeah, that's from this movie. He's wearing a red sweater. So we see red over and over again. You may notice it as you watch. Someone else may have told you to watch for it. But why? What does it mean? And sometimes you don't know right away. Sometimes you have to watch or read and figure it out. So when you see something again and again, it can help us understand some literary elements. It might help us understand conflict, right? Remember, conflict is when the character is struggling within himself or against someone or something else. So, for example, Cole sees the spirits of people who have passed on, right? He sees ghosts, but they're not all friendly. And poor Cole is traumatized by what he sees. Unfortunately, not everybody dies peacefully in their sleep. And he's seeing what these people went through as they died or whatever. So it's upsetting for him a lot of times. Again and again can help us understand theme, right? The universal idea or message that's explored in a story. So one of the themes of The Sixth Sense is opening up and talking about our fears helps us deal with them and can even help us overcome them. So when Cole finally confides in his therapist, he's able to turn things around. Don't want to give away too much in case you decide to watch the movie. Again and again, and this is, I think, usually the biggest thing with again and again is foreshadow. It gives you hints about what's going to happen next, or maybe a big surprise twist ending or something like that, but it gives you hints about the future of the story. And again oftentimes does this. So the color red symbolizes a thinning of the veil between the living and the dead in this movie. I'm not going to tell you any more than that because it does foreshadow a big sort of twist. And if you haven't heard it already and you plan on watching the movie, I don't want to ruin it for you. If you do plan on watching the movie, don't go online and look for the twist. It's way more fun to watch it and find out that way. All right, so again and again can help us understand conflict, theme, and it can foreshadow the future events of the story. All right, your job with Again and Again is to watch the short film Paperman and answer these two questions. So what keeps happening again and again? And what does it foreshadow? What does it give hints about as far as the future event? What happens eventually that this again and again hinted at? All right. Remember to meet the basic requirements of writing. So you want to keep an eye on mechanics, usage, grammar, all that, punctuation, capitalization, all that kind of thing. Complete sentences. And you can type your answers right here in the slideshow and then turn it in that way. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will talk to you later.